Good morning students, welcome to GK class. Today we are going to discuss about making of Indian national movement. Okay, in this Indian national movement, in the last class we had discussed about the introduction part and how the national movement started. This and all we discussed in the last class. Here if you see the continuation of the last class, the main we already discussed that in the national movement there are two sects are there. Okay, moderates and extremists. Okay, Bala Gangadhar Tilak, who is extremist, he raised the slogan, freedom is my birthright. Okay, freedom is my birthright. Freedom is my birthright. Okay, freedom is my birthright is the slogan given by, this is very important, Bala Gangadhar Tilak. It is the slogan given by Bala Gangadhar Tilak. Bala Gangadhar Tilak. Okay, and one more important thing, Kesari. It is the name of the newspaper. Kesari is the name of the newspaper. This is Marathi newspaper edited by Tilak. That means the editor of the newspaper is Tilak. Okay, he became one of the stronger critics of British rule. By using this newspaper, he is criticizing the British rule. Okay, by using this newspaper, he is criticizing the British rule. That's why the British government, okay, made restrictions on this newspaper. Clear everyone? Now here we have to keep it in mind is who gave the slogan, freedom is my birthright. Who is that person? Bala Gangadhar Tilak. And what is the newspaper edited by Bala Gangadhar Tilak? That is Kesari. Clear? Then in the chronology of national movement, the next one, partition of Bengal. In 1905, in which year? 1905, at that time the British Lord Curzon, okay, the governor at that time, the governor of British government is Lord Curzon. He divided the Bengal. That means some places, some portions of Bengal are partitioned. Okay, the Assam, these portions are partitioned. Why? Because the main reason for the partition of Bengal is the Britishers analyzed that if there is a big state means more people will influenced by the national movement. If the state is partitioned means the area will reduced. Okay, if the state is small means very few people will influence by the movement. In that case, okay, by keeping that in their minds, they partitioned the Bengal. But this partition of Bengal was opposed by, see, both moderates and extremists opposed the partition of Bengal. Clear? And public meetings and demonstrations were made. That means against to British rule, public meetings, they are going to hold public meetings and they are doing hartals also, just like Bandhs. Okay, this is about partition of Bengal. Keep it in mind the year of the partition of Bengal. Then in the chronology, the next happened All India Muslim League. Okay, the All India Muslim League means group of Muslim landlords and Nawabs. Okay, the group of people who are Muslims and landlords of Nawabs, they organized into one group called All India Muslim League. It is in 1906. In 1905, partition of Bengal happened. In 1906, in Dhaka, this is the place called Dhaka. In Dhaka, All India Muslim League was formed. The main purpose for the formation of this Muslim League was they wanted separate electorate. They wanted separate electorate for Muslims only. Okay, when in 1909, All India Muslim League was formed in 1906. By the time of 1909, they wanted separate electorate, that means separate elections system for only for Muslims. This is about All India Muslim League. In the next year, but this was opposed by the Congress people. Okay, in this way, in 1907, in Congress was split into two. One is Congress, one is Muslims. The Muslim League and Congress both are split, divided. Okay, because Congress not supported the separate electorate for Muslims, but Muslims wanted separate electorate system. In this way, both are divided. But after some time, in 1915, both Congress and Muslim League were again joined. Okay, it was happened in Lucknow Pact. Okay, there was a treaty, that means peace treaty, Shanti Oppandam between Congress and Muslim League. Okay, in which pact Congress and Muslim League reunited in 1915 means Lucknow Pact. Okay, understanding clear. Then after this incident, Mahatma Gandhi came into existence. Okay, before the coming of Mahatma Gandhi, the national movement becomes mass national movement, because up to this time, up to 1915, clear, keep it in mind, up to 1915 the movement is going on, national movement, but it was just with some people. It was not went into the slum areas, it was not went into the mass communities, it was not went into the farmers, the workers, the underground level people, not involved in the national movement. Clear, they are not involved in the national movement. But after 1915, this national movement will become mass national movement, because see, both peasants, tribals, students, factory workers, women, everyone involved in the national movement. Why? Because this was inspired by the in 1917 Russian Revolution happened. In Russia, Russian Revolution happened. In that Russian Revolution, common people were gone against to the government. That inspired the Indian people, and in India also national movement will become mass national movement. Okay, then in 1915 Mahatma Gandhi arrived to India from South Africa. Okay, and he emerged as a mass leader. That means he became leader. He showed the way to the national movement. Up to that time, everybody wants freedom, everybody wants India to be independent, but they don't know the way how to proceed. They don't know the way how to proceed, and they don't know how to make it possible. They don't know the path. That way and path was shown by Mahatma Gandhi. Okay, and he emerged as a mass leader. He had contact with various types of Indians, Hindus, Muslims, Parsis, Christians, Gujaratis, Tamils, and North Indians, and upper class merchants, lawyers and workers, for everyone. See, in India, Hindus are there, Muslims are there, Parsis who came from Persia, then Christians are there, Gujaratis are there, Tamils are there, North Indians are there, okay, upper class merchants, rich people, lawyers and workers, poor people, everybody had a good contact with Gandhiji. In this way, he expanded the national movement. Okay, then first year, when after he arrived to India, first year he travelled throughout the India and understood the circumstances in the India. In the first year he travelled throughout India to understand needs, interventions in Champaran, Kheda and Ahmedabad. okay, Ahmedabad, Champaran, Kheda. Okay, that means he traveled throughout the India and he understood what are the needs of the people, what we have to do. Okay, this was observed by Gandhiji. Then he came in contact with Rajendra Prasad, Dr. Babu Rajendra Prasad and Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Okay, after some days he joined with both them and he raised the national movement. That means he showed the way. Okay, this is the second part of making of national movement. You have to keep it in mind, the slogans and the years are important. Okay, at that year what is formed. Okay, in the next class we will do the continuation of this chapter. Okay, first of all you need to read line by line what and all happened and try to understand. If you have any doubts, okay, you ask me in live session. Clear everyone? I will rectify your doubts and I will make sure you will understand the topic. Hope you understand. Take care. Have a nice day. Bye.